Making up for a missed class with a ragtag group of students? Yep, it sounds like a modern Gordon Korman. Hi everyone, I'm Jacob, I'm the CowHatLibrarian, and as always, I'm thrilled to talk about a new Gordon Korman book, Slugfest. And I quite enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun. Yash is an amazing athlete. He is playing above his level for the high school junior varsity team in a couple different sports, and he's looking forward more than anything else to joining their junior varsity football team. This is the dream. He's going to join the team, be the quarterback, be the man, until he can't. He finds out that while he was off being on the junior varsity team for other sports, he missed out on his gym class for the year. He had been told that it wasn't a problem. It was fine. Clearly, he was doing more physical activity than he was meant to be. But the school district and the superintendent and the powers that be felt otherwise. Because he didn't officially finish that gym class, he has to go to summer school to take gym. And as a result, he's not going to be on the football team because they have summer workouts and he will not be there. Yash is mad, he's disappointed, he's upset, this is the worst. And he ends up in this summer gym class with a bunch of other people who missed out on gym for one or another reason. There's Cleo, who was just about as good an athlete as Yash until she hurt herself and decided she didn't want to do sports anymore. There's Kaden, a prototypical nerd who's just brilliant, but not very coordinated. There's two siblings that just love pranking each other, and more. And they're all stuck in this gym class together, taught by a teacher who's mostly known for home ec, and who has them playing games like Duck, Duck, Goose, and Tag. And later in the summer, when the summer students have to present in front of a crowd the things they've been working on this summer, she makes them run a babyish obstacle course. This is the worst summer ever. There are no redeeming qualities to it, and Yash has to make the best of it. But he gradually finds out that things aren't quite as they seem. The other students who are stuck in this PE class with him like him well enough, and one or two of them offer to help him keep up with his training over the course of the summer. And the home ec teacher makes amazing cookies and is in a good mood and really seems to be finding ways to motivate them to exercise one way or another. And the only downside is that even when Yash tries his best to leave summer school early and sprints across town to make it for the workout for the JV football team, the coach shuts down the practice just as he gets there. And he learns from his friends on the team that they have a new quarterback, Nate. And his friends say, well, you're the best quarterback we've ever seen, but we might be okay because Nate's pretty darn good. And Yash has to deal with hearing about how good Nate is and how well he's holding things together. And in the midst of all this, one of his classmates discovers that she can't find their PE teacher on the online list of licensed teachers. And she wants to expose their teacher. And Yash is horrified because if their teacher is exposed as not having a proper teaching license, he could lose his chance to finish off this PE class in the summer. And he won't have any chance of playing football in the fall. This was classic Korman. It felt a lot like a combination of Ungifted, where a group of kids have to make up for a class that they should have taken previously and do it by alternate means. It felt a lot like It felt a lot like the Unteachables, the group of students in an unexpected class coming together and making the most of things. It had real Scrubs on Skates energy, if you've read the classic Scott Young hockey trilogy, where there are all these nobodies coming together and forming a team at the end. And if you ever read Sore Losers, S-O-R Losers, from back in the day, where there was a soccer team made up on a school of kids who'd never played on a team before, even though they were all required to. And this school is known for its legendary sporting prowess, and their team loses and loses and loses, and the players are all okay with it. And all of those things, if you enjoyed any one of them, Slugfest is pretty great. Now, with that said, it wasn't perfect. There are spoilers ahead because I have to talk about the deal breakers. Okay, the main deal breaker is this. With his friends trying to make fun of him and so on, how come they didn't call him Yash the Rash? Or his classmates from the summer PE class, Yash is Rash. The rest of the book was really, really good. The revelation that their home ec teacher was in fact a Olympic swimmer who won a medal was interesting. The reason for the players playing together on a 7-person flag football team in a tournament was really, really well done. And the fact that they lose the big game to Yash's would-be football team, but they end up winning because Nate turns out to be an ineligible player and fesses up, that was actually pretty decent. I fully expected their team to pull out the win because that's the structure of that type of story. And for them to lose the actual game but win on that technicality was kind of a good way to deal with it, I think. I liked it. If you like Gordon Korman, go read it. Go borrow it from your public library. Well, I'm on that note. If you use and appreciate the services offered by your public library, why not take just 1 minute and tell the powers that be exactly that? Tell your mayor, tell a council member, tell your MP or MLA that you use and appreciate the services offered by your public library. We're at a time where some public libraries are having trouble finding sustainable funding to continue improving the materials, programs, and services they offer, and a few good words in the right ears might make a world of difference. If, by some chance, you're a library staff member, don't forget, watching my videos counts as professional development time. With that, thanks for listening to me fanboy all over Gordon Korman once again. By all means, please like, please subscribe, and please check back to see what else I have to talk about from the CowHat Library. Thank you. Bye now.